Hi, everybody. We have made it to the end of the summer term, and what a term it has been. By hook or by crook, we know that we have all made it into the history books. COVID-19 and the lockdown of 2020 is most definitely something that will be studied in schools in the future. So we are part of history, which is very, very exciting. Normally at this time, at the end of term, especially at the end of the summer term, we would have our big celebration assembly. And of course, we can't do that. So I'm afraid you just have to put up with a little video message from me. Um, Now, normally in that assembly, we present certificates of achievement and we ask a governor to come and present them for you. We felt it was too hard just to pick 4 children from each class because every child this term has excelled in one way or another, overcome obstacles, and we wanted to celebrate that. So every child has got a certificate of achievement this term. And if you came to the class meetups, you were given your certificate then. If your child wasn't at the class, if you weren't at the class meetup, then don't worry. We are phoning your parents to see if they can come and collect them, or we will get them posted to you. So please, as a family, take time to have a look at your certificate and celebrate your achievement. And a very, very big well done to all of you. Just before we go for the summer, there's 2 things I would just like us to reflect on. And I'm hoping that you'll be able to do this with people who are around you now. So firstly, I just want us to think, in lockdown, I just want us to find one positive thing. What's one positive thing that we can take away that has happened since March? I think we could all try and find at least one. Is it that you've tried something new? Have you tried some new foods? Have you learnt a new game at home? Have you learnt to get on with your siblings? Have you been cooking? I could say for one, well, I told you before that I had bought a new bread maker, so I've been making bread, and I'm a much more whizzy on Zoom and video technology than I ever was before. So what's the one positive thing that you've enjoyed? Have you enjoyed walks? Have you learnt to ride your bike? So I'd just like you to pause the video now, and wherever you are, whether you're in your bubble at school, whether you're at home, whether you're on the beach or somewhere nice, just pause it and talk to the people around you and come up with at least one positive thing that has happened since the 20th of March. Obviously, if you've got more, then that is brilliant. See how long the list is you can make. So just pause it now and have a chat amongst yourselves. Okay, well done. I hope you found that interesting. The last thing I'd like you to think about is appreciation. So sometimes when big things happen in our lives, that means we can't do our usual things. It makes us stop and appreciate things more. So I've heard lots of people saying to me that since we've been in lockdown, there are things that they never thought they would appreciate. So some people who came to the class meetup said they never thought they would appreciate coming to school as much as they did, because actually they missed it so much and they realised how great it was being at school. So is there something that you will never you didn't think you would appreciate as much as you did? Um, so Certainly when the lockdown first started and you were only allowed outside an hour a day, I found that a bit tricky because I wanted to go out more. I wanted to walk to the pond, or I wanted to go for a run, and I couldn't do everything, and I had to prioritize. Um, I also will appreciate seeing my friends for dinner and then being able to sit in their house without having to sit in the garden in the freezing cold again. So, what are the things that you will appreciate either on your own or as a family? What do you appreciate more? So, if you'd like to pause it there and have a chat, that's fantastic. Okay, lastly, before we go for the summer term, um, when we have assemblies, celebration assemblies, we like to celebrate everybody, and we like to say thank yous as well, especially coming towards the end of the school year. And so, firstly, I want to say a big thank you to you, the children. You're the reason why we're here, and your interaction with Seesaw and you're talking to us and has just made it all worthwhile. And I just think you have all coped in your own way so brilliantly, and we really, really cannot wait to have you all back under one roof in September. So we are very much looking forward to that. I would really like to say thank you to your parents, because um, homeschooling, and especially if you're trying to work at the same time or you've got lots of children at home, is really quite tricky, which is why you're sent to school to be honest. So I want to say thank you to your parents for the patience that you've shown through a time that has changed so much at each point. Little did we know that on the 20th of March when we left that we wouldn't be back in school until September. Um, I know that I genuinely thought we'd have the extra 2 weeks for the Easter holiday and we'd be back after Easter. So it's been a very unknown time. So thank you very, very much to your parents. And I'd like to say thank you to the staff because it has been, although there aren't as many children in school, the amount of work that has had to go in to ensure that the children that are in school, that we are giving them work and we're giving work on Seesaw and we're responding to everybody has been phenomenal. And they have worked very, very, very long hours. And I just want to say a huge thank you to them. And not just to the teachers, but to the teaching assistants who have been sorting the school out, getting ready, supporting the bubbles, and to the office staff who have been working tirelessly, and Ant for getting things ready around the school. It really, really, really has been a team game. And I suppose the only way we can sum it up is to say, whether you're at home, whether you're at school, whether you're a staff member, whether you're a pupil, whether you're a parent, that we've all been in this together. And when we come back in September, we will still be all in this together. And if you haven't been here, please don't worry. We will look after you and we will make sure that you get what you need. And if you have been here, then we're looking forward to welcoming you back. So have a wonderful summer. Please make sure you have a break. And I really very, very, very much look forward to seeing you in September.